Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Wolfquest. Ultra realism, accurate, Iron Wolf. As you can see, this from the last episode if you've watched it, our original wolf, Northern Skies, died. He was killed during a hunt. And we are now continuing with his brother, Death of Angels, as you could probably see from the top left corner. As of now, Death of Angels is currently on a hunt, or at least he's about to be. And you guys will get to see firsthand how this unhinged tiny male wolf hunts his prey. I've already played in this save just a little bit, and he is actually on no vacancy. He is deep in Brundage territory, and a little earlier he met this female who he fought and terribly injured, but she was quite interesting. I mean, she kind of just stood there and stared at him, which was interesting. I don't know if she was entranced by his ghostly eyes or what, but we may embark on that a little later, or well, a lot later, because as of now, all Angel is currently interested in is killing. Oh, I'm so surprised he didn't get hurt. Let's see, I have PTSD from the last hunts. I think that's a cow. The thing about Angel is, and how he will be even more of a difficult wolf to play as, is that he is very, very reckless, and that is going to be reflected in my play style. As you can see, his health is dropping down super low. He's very reckless and headstrong, and he just likes to bite things and take it down. And a little bit after this hunt, whether it be successful or failed, I will show you guys his personality. Ooh, okay, that was really cool. He just dodged that. Oh, are they in a standstill? Okay, I don't want these two to get mixed up. This is really difficult. Oop. His mother ran away a little bit. Oop. Okay, I think they're running. Go. Oh wait, no. Okay, he's too close. Okay, you're allowed to run now. But he doesn't want them to join the herd, because then they'll just be in a standstill all over again. Ooh, okay, he almost got trampled by a baby, no less. Guys, he's actually quite good at this. Like the way he's like swerving and dodging everything. The only damage he's taken is from being reckless with his bites on the calf. Oop. Okay, here she comes. I think it's getting weaker. It stopped a lot when he bit it, so okay, you don't want to run into a rock when a mother elk is chasing after you. Okay, these two are pretty stubborn. Somehow they keep rejoining the herd, and it's normally easier to herd them away when you don't want them to do something. Oh, she hates him. She hates him right now. Oh, is it that female again? It is. She's come back for more. And his food has gotten away. Wow. Luckily it's only her. And he obviously has to stop and fight her. It's just who he is. Even if it makes no sense. She's pretty brave to come back for more. I mean, he really messed her up the first time around. And the first time they fought, she had a lot more confident tail. Now her tail is clearly tucked and submissive. I do think Northern was a better fighter than Death of Angels, which is ironic because that's what Angel is known for, fighting. I think he should go ahead and claim this territory and rest, because obviously he's gonna run out of energy. He's going to run out of energy soon, and he just got into another fight. So unfortunately that hunt is a failed one. And it did look like for a moment that he was gonna take it down. I mean, the calf was slowing down a lot. But while he rests, I'm going to go ahead and formally introduce you guys to Death of Angels. As you can tell, it's already been a little bit of a chaotic start, way more chaotic than Northern ever was, but here we go. True to his name, this male goes where death goes, and where he goes, death will certainly follow. Angel is, for lack of better words, a nut job. He always has an eerie and indecipherable look in his eyes that, with long stares, can seem as if the souls he's taken during combat are trapped inside them. Although he uses his teeth to settle his arguments, Angel has a strategic head on his shoulders, the kind of brains that runs through his bloodline. The younger brother to Northern Skies, Angel is easily influenced and consequently shares his strict ideals in the way that the world belongs to him, just as it used to for his brother. Grimly, as he finds that Northern is no longer of this world, Angel cannot help but feel as if he should tear the world to pieces in his misguided but loyal grief. So yes, Angel was incredibly loyal to his brother Northern Skies. I imagine that they were close as siblings, and Angel is very, very easy to manipulate. He interestingly, oh my gosh, I can't speak enough. He's not very smart in the ways of emotional connection. So I would say he's pretty gullible. But like said in his bio, he still has a pretty strategic head. So when it comes to battles and fighting and, you know, just things of that nature, he fares pretty well on his own. But, you know, charisma, emotions, things like that, he pretty much fails at. So as a younger wolf, he was pretty susceptible to his brother's manipulations. Nothing too terrible went on. I mean, you've all seen Northern. He's really selfish, and he would sacrifice even his loved ones for anything he wants. But Angel doesn't know that. All he knows is that he had an amazing older brother in his eyes who he thought was super cool, and now he's gone. Let's see. Yeah, the lodgepole herd is gone. Probably super over here, which wouldn't be smart to go towards because that's exactly where the Brundage territory home hex is. And he's already low in health as is, so probably the smarter thing to do would be to fall back some more and focus on a different kind of prey. Not that kind of prey though. A little too big. Honestly, guys, it's gonna be extremely hard to follow the kind of wolf that Angel is. I mean, with minimal HUD already on and his, you know, I also play with no name tags. You guys will get to see that when, or if he ever gets to raising his own litter. Wait, what? Okay, yeah, his stamina is absolute garbage, so no surprise there. Okay. Oh, the mom is... Never mind. I think was that the Brundage female? Her again. You're joking. She is freaking fierce. With her limp and all, she's fierce. And it's only her too, like there's no other Brundage wolves that he's met. I don't know if she's like the one more explorative, always exploring her territory, or if she's just super territorial or what. But she's interrupted both of his hunts now, which can obviously mean life or death for a wolf. Now the thing is, Angel, he finds fighting fun, but he doesn't like getting hurt and starving, which is obviously what's happening to him right now. and he's won again. But honestly, this is a bittersweet win, a bittersweet victory, because, you know, without food, he's pretty much done for anyway. If anything, he could just continue to diminish this chunk of territory, and hopefully she won't be bothering him anymore. But honestly, fairly interesting that she is the only one that's encountered him at all. At this point, like, does she have a crush or something? Like, come on now. Which would be surprising that anyone would have a crush on Angel. He's not easy to get along with. But, like I was saying earlier, it's going to be remarkably hard to follow Angel, because he's going to be doing things like this, getting himself into danger, neglecting various aspects that... Ooh, okay, he's at the border. I thought we were going up. But neglecting various aspects that are keys to his survival. Especially when, or if he does make it to raising a litter of pups, he, just don't get too attached is all I'm gonna say. Do not, under any circumstances, get too attached to the pups, because he's gonna be a little difficult to play as regarding him rearing a litter, because I'm very keen on playing based on personality, and if a wolf's personality just isn't that good, then it just isn't that good. And pups, anything may die because of it, or even themselves, and that's just how the world works. Ponderosa smells pretty strong in this direction. Well, that's perfect, because that's exactly what he's planning on claiming. And this is what I mean when I say he has a strategic head. He's smart enough to know that he should claim or diminish this rival pack territory that he's decided to wander in, just so more encounters with this female become less and less. Okay, yes, he cut her hair. He does look pretty. I mean, with his pale silver eyes, he looks pretty, what's the word? Mystifying, maybe? Unnerving. The one thing I did like about Northern was that he had those beautiful, bright amber eyes that I was excited for it to be passed down to his, you know, pups, but that's not gonna be happening. So, he got freaking killed in his hunt, and he was at full health too, and it happened so suddenly. It was horrible. But with Death of Angels, I do believe that he would have, obviously he's 2 at the moment, but I do think he would have dispersed earlier if he, you know, had no advising from Northern. Because like I said, Northern and him, I imagine, would have been extremely close. They came from different litters, but I feel like they, especially with the way that Angel gets attached very easily, I might add, he gets attached to things that he just gets attached very easily, and I feel like he would have gotten attached to Northern, especially because Northern is very, very smart and very manipulative, and he saw that Angel was a soldier, and how I mean, who would not want a soldier on your side? So I feel like, you know, when Northern dispersed, Angel would have wanted to follow him. But Northern would have told Angel to wait, and that a 1-year-old body is not nearly as strong as a 2-year-old. And that it would have been wiser to wait until he grew some more and became 2, which he is now. And I feel like he definitely would have, and he has heeded that advice just because he admired Northern so much. I feel like part of him regrets not joining his older brother when he had the chance, because in his head maybe he could have stopped his death somehow. And the thing is, Angel doesn't really know how Northern died. He just knows that he is dead. I imagine the smell of his carcass would have reached him and, you know, his native pack eventually, or at least rumors would have gotten around. So if anything, Angel probably, he doesn't know that this immovable prey animal was responsible for Northern's death, but if anything, he would probably take it out on things like other wolves, probably, because in his head any other stranger wolf is the enemy, and the enemy always strikes and kills. So I don't know if Angel will eventually pick some wolf in his nut job of a head and claim that they were responsible for his brother's death, which is obviously not true, but you know, that is a possibility. With his unhinged mind, I would not be surprised if he blamed a wolf that had absolutely no part in his brother's random, sad, very sad death. But as of now, he's gonna go ahead and rest some more. He's gone close to the Ponderosa herd, so if anything, he may be able to hunt them next time he wakes up. I feel like he's very, very eerie, and I want to say eerie, unsettling maybe. I think those mean the same thing, but I don't care. He's very unsettling and aggressive and unhinged, but I still think he's a little bit of a cutie, and he's definitely gonna roll up and fall asleep beneath the stars. Yes, we know he's hungry. Jeez. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? I think she just reclaimed all of the territory he had weakened. Okay, she's getting a name. Now it's just the thing of what to name her, and it has to be something fitting. All right. She has finally been named, and I've been mulling over what to name her for a little bit. So everyone meet Wings Will Rip. Jeez. This way. It's gonna go this way. He honestly cannot afford to fight her again. She has to be obsessed with him at this point. Maybe she's a little bit of a odd soul herself. Ooh. Okay, did you guys see? She literally almost caught him. Like, she slammed into the rock herself just to try to get him. I don't know if she hates him or if she's like weirdly obsessed with him at this point, which is weird. Like, you would not have expected Angel to be a lady magnet. I mean, oop, there's mule deer. You guys have no idea how tempting it is to stop and catch that. Okay, why am I lagging? Okay, but stop and catch that rabbit. Jeez, she is fierce. I mean, this is their, what, third encounter? Third? Was it third or fourth? Honestly, I feel like he's gonna roll away some of the aggression and just focus on feeding himself. Because at the moment, that's what will determine whether he lives or dies. Yeah, she's probably one of the most persistent wolves that I've ever met. I'm gonna get him in the sunlight here. But the grass is like so tall for his tiny body. And I mean, he is tiny, guys. It's kind of adorable. There's a hare up here. After he catches this hare, he's gonna go to sleep. Because he's still exhausted for some reason. I don't know if he got woken up out of his sleep by that female, but it's starting to seem like it, because otherwise he should not be this tired after just waking up. Hopefully when he wakes up, it's not by wings will rip again. Yes, we know. Jeez, leave me alone. But the reason why I named her Wings Will Rip is because she is quite literally ripping the wings out from Angel's body. I mean, come on. I mean, it's already going to be hard for him. I mean, with his personality and the no vacancy. And she's just constantly on top of him. It's crazy. It seems like she's allowed to... it seems like she's allowed him to have these two tiny hexes to roam in. So maybe she does want to keep him alive. Maybe she's just toying with him or something. I don't really know. But either way, Angel does not like it. Northern, if this was happening in Northern, he would probably use this. Maybe he would probably, I don't know, seduce her. Get her to help him infiltrate her pack or something of that nature. But Angel, he doesn't really think that far ahead. All he thinks is her in the way, annoying rat. That's probably what he's thinking at the moment. And I don't know if this is some type of weird flirtation is probably what's going on in Angel's head, or if she just hates him specifically. But it'll be pretty interesting to see what happens between them, possibly. I don't know if there will be anything that happens between them. I mean, I don't know. It's just interesting to see these dynamics grow. Let's see. I think it's going this way, and he doesn't really want to go that way. So he's going to continue. Ooh, what's this? Honeysuckle. It's coming from this direction, and where is it? Over here. Okay, I think that may be possible. Let's see. Oh, but there's mail. I think there's mail dispersals on the herd already. Sage Creek. We'll see if he can catch up to this herd and maybe finally get some food. Okay, he has to get up here. And every time he goes up there, he just slides down. So he's gonna have to take the detour. One thing I think that needs to be like fixed in this game is the fact that player wolves can slide, but you know, the AI wolves can't. And it drives me crazy when you're in a fight or something on a hill and you start sliding down, and then the other wolves are just like calmly strolling down the hillside with you. Like, I feel like they should be sliding too. I mean, it's only fair. And mind you, I low-key kind of hate the sliding mechanic because it's so hard to traverse in instances such as this when you're trying to find something in the hills and you just keep sliding down further away from the scent. Drives me crazy. On the positive side, he's no longer smelling that dispersal scent. So hopefully he's the first one that comes across this herd and not anyone else. Oop. Bunny. Oh, he's so cute. Oh my gosh, and like the leaves, the falling leaves are like so cinematic. Perfect. Okay, I just wanna see if he can hunt without getting tired, because one of my flaws personally is that I don't let my wolves rest to full energy. I just don't notice until it's too late, and then you're in a hunt and then you have like 2 seconds of energy left. Granite Creek, okay. And the scent is still faint. At this rate, he might end up all the way over here with the way this scent is smelling. Ooh. Okay, it's over here, and the question is, should he chase it? Okay, obviously I think he's gonna steer it this direction, because if he doesn't, they'll most likely go into the river right here, and that'll be a disaster. So luckily he's good at strategy. If he wasn't, then there'd really be no hope for him. Like, literally. Okay. Hopefully there's a weak idiot calf. Oh, look at the sky. Quite pretty. So they are not phased whatsoever. I mean, I wouldn't be either if... Ooh. Okay, it's chasing him. But I wouldn't be either if there's this excuse that. But if there was this like tiny male wolf just, is he still chasing him? No, it stopped. Let's see, he's gonna have to start from up here because this angle is just frankly better. There's a calf right there, but it's really close to a spike elk, so he can't really go in and attack it just yet. Ooh, okay, that worked. I was just about to bite. Well, he was, ooh, okay, do not do that. But he was just about to, what is this? Is this a calf? No, it's a cow elk. Ooh, okay. There's a wolf. It's a female. But I think it's the leader, judging by her. Oh no, it's a subordinate. She's just older. Honestly, he'll take one bite out of anger and then probably leave. Let's see, it's gonna take, he's gonna go to Coyote Creek. Or maybe back to his little 2 hexes. I mean, at this rate, I don't even know if it will be possible for him to survive. This is his 3rd, 4th failed hunt now. And honestly, Angel, I don't know how you will fare on your own. But I think this is where I'll end off the episode, guys, with him on the edge of starvation and getting chased by another female, a singular female, outside of the territory and away from his hunts. But I will see you guys in the next episode. And hopefully Death of Angels does better than he is doing right now.